lot of hate in the world today. And you folks who are haters, who call people neo-Nazis, who call people libtards, which are insulting and slurs, you people, where did you get those ideas from? Bet you can't remember. Oh, that's just the way I think. No, it isn't. You had to learn to think that way. Someone had to teach you to think like a chimpanzee. And who is teaching you how to think like a chimpanzee? The television station you watch. Both sides. Now, I'm going to talk about sides now so you understand that there's no reason to hate anybody, especially for the reasons people are hating people. Here you go. If someone pulls me out from under the burning wreck of my car, which could happen, I don't care if it's attached to a person who voted Republican or Democrat. I don't care if that person wrote in Angela Davis or Barney the Dinosaur. A lot of people wrote in Mickey Mouse and Bozo the Clown during the 72 election. Check on it. You'll see I'm telling the truth here. I don't care if that hand is attached to a Buddhist or a Christian or a Jew, a Jain, a Hindu, a Taoist, a Lamist, a voodoo priest. I don't care. I don't care if that person voted against my best interest in the last election and has sworn to do it again. And I certainly don't care if my television station tells me that I shouldn't like him. Nothing else matters. You folks that think other things matter, what clothes somebody wears, what church they go to, what accent they speak with, what their first language was. You are the whole problem with the world and none of its solution. And if you're following a leader that believes in that, he's an evil person or she's an evil person. And there is no saving them. There is only saving our children and our children's children, because we're lost souls. If we believe in the hate, if we buy into the hate, we are lost souls. And if we are culled from the herd for whatever reason, the world will be a better place. So, I'd like to know what you have to think about this. If you're trapped under the burning wreck of your car and a person from the opposite political party comes to rescue you, will you say, go away? If the hospital takes you in and says, we can only give you a transfusion from a person that's not your race, are you going to refuse it? If your heart transplant comes from a black Jewish girl, are you going to turn it down? If the next meal somebody feeds you comes from a gypsy girl, a Romani, excuse me, then are you going to turn it down? No. You're going to seek to survive. And those folks that help you survive when you're down and out are the only people who matter. And the rest are ignorant, impassive, or abusers. A lot of you won't get this, and a lot of you won't get this next point, and I'm sorry for it, because there's stuff you know that I won't get. But this I know. The people that are willing to help others are the only people that contribute to the good in the world. They're the only people that make the world a better place, and everyone else is either a polluter or an abuser. Right? Right? Now, I'm not sure what they teach in schools these days. They pretended to give us an ethical and a moral component in our teaching in the old days. Whether it was real or illusory, Whether it took or didn't is not my point here. But the idea was that if you had a choice between doing something that would help someone and doing something that would harm someone, that you should do the thing that would help someone. If you had a choice between abusing a person or not abusing a person, then you would choose to not abuse the person. If you thought you should never give a sucker an even break, then you were already lost. Those are moral and ethical cues in the personality of a good person. Many of you don't think you need to be a good person, but the person that pulls you out from under the burning wreck of your car will be a good person. Don't you want to be one too? That's all.